Okay guys, just mixing it up a bit, just sat over here. Obviously everything's covered up where it's been raining like crazy, so I brought these tables in. Just sat up here, it's almost like a bistro table indoors. It's quite nice actually, but it's not where I want it over there. That's where I positioned it originally. You guys saw it in the previous video. I'm just waiting for the battery to charge as well, so I thought I'd just do some like short videos on the phone, makes it easy to upload. But I wanted to share like a mentality hack with you guys, okay? So I got up this morning, I've been buzzing because I've obviously been ill. So all weekend I was like, Monday's gonna be a massively productive day, like we're gonna get so much shit done. And I've been like super excited for Monday to come around. And Monday came around and it was just chaos. It was just chaos, like 100 things went wrong. My car is even parked like 20 minutes away because the space, look how tired I look, man. Oh my god. Because all the spaces underneath were just taken up. It's almost like first come, first served kind of thing, which is strange because I'm in a penthouse, but never mind, it is what it is. And all the spaces were taken, so I was parked in a private parking spot and I had to like get up at like 5 AM to move it just so I didn't get clamped and all that shit. So I drove to the gym, you know, trained, whatever, like that's when it all started going wrong, like 100 things started going wrong. I had to then, like 3 hours later, because that's how much shit was going wrong, I had to go and park my car like 20-30 minutes away. Okay, it's like a spot, I mean as in a walk, like it was a 20-30 minute walk. Like a drive is like 5 minutes. But it was the only place that had free parking that wasn't full up. So I was like, okay, shit, I have to park like 30-minute walk from my own house, walk all the way back in the rain. And with everything else that was going on, and I had to drop into O2 to go and get like my phone sorted because they're like fucking my SIM up. And I remember just stopping and just being like, it's all good. It's all good. Like you'll go, like it's first world problems. Do you know what I mean? Like you're walking back to a penthouse, like it's from your Range Rover. Like it's not the worst thing in the world, right? But at the same time, I was like, okay, I need a mentality shift, and this is my little mentality hack. So a lot of people there are just like, oh fuck today, and it will end in them just like playing games all day, or you know, watching porn, going back to sleep, or just eating some shit food and being like, fuck this, I'm just not feeling it today. I was just like, right, we need to get this day back on track, okay? So it was probably like 10:30, and bearing in mind I've been up since like 5 AM. I'd accomplished a lot, but I was like, fuck's sake, I wanted it to be like 7, 8 AM and I was sat at my desk working, making content, but it wasn't, okay? So I said to myself, I was like, right, fuck it, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go home after the gym, like a real decent pump. I feel good, I felt strong, some real good lifts. I'm gonna get in the shower, I'm gonna shave my head, I'm gonna shape up my beard, as you can see along the neckline. I was like, I'm gonna slam my diuretics in, I'm gonna drink a ton of water, I'm gonna take my lifestyle supplement. I was like, I'm gonna dress up. I was like, I'm gonna put on some really nice clothes. I got some decent stuff on here. I'm doing a fashion haul soon, but this is Massimo Ducci. These are Legend London, and these are Oliver Sweeney. Can you see? Yeah, Oliver Sweeney kind of boots. I guess you guys can see. Got like OS on the back, but I'll do like a proper fashion haul video soon. And I was like, let's put on some real nice stuff, some expensive stuff. Let's dress up a little bit. Let's make yourself presentable. Because I knew, like I looked knackered, like I said, and I knew I just didn't feel good, didn't look my best. And I was like, right, let's make a real effort. I threw the shades on, which I got here. I'm going to wear them for a lot of the videos in a minute as well, because I'm going to be sat on that side and all the sun's going to be in my eyes. So I just felt like proper drippy, expensive. Do you know what I mean? I just felt like I was looking decent again. And I just went out and fixed like a whole bunch of different problems. I like strolled around. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go and get lunch somewhere. Just sat there, just chatting to people, you know, trying to turn the day around, good mentality, making notes and whatnot. And I was like, let's turn a shit day into a good day. And straight away, because I'm like, my walk improved. Like the way I was walking, instead of just being like head down, it's raining, whatever, I'm like walking like that with my back straight. I'm like, okay, arms are looking good, looking pumped, I'm looking lean. I feel like I look good. I was just kind of like, there was a spring in my step straight away, and I could feel the energy shift. Like you get more attention off women, like guys are moving out the way for you, just saying sorry when they don't have to say sorry, all that kind of shit. And I was like, I'm feeling good about myself now. I want to talk to people. I want to meet women. I want to like talk, just, you know, get on camera and just do a bunch of videos. I was like, I'm feeling high energy again. And I just thought, like, that's such a good thing that you have the control. Like, that's literally what I've done there, guys. I've taken control of my day, and I've said, you know what, fuck you. I'm in control of this. Like, some things have gone wrong outside of my control, and I'm like, but fuck it, I can bring it straight back. I'm powerful enough to do that. And I think there's a massive kind of lesson there for a lot of you guys, in the sense of, like, it doesn't matter if it's a good day, bad day, whatever. Just, like, go and make yourself look presentable, dress up well, have some personal pride about yourself. Do you know what I mean? Like, some guys walking around with, like, a big beard, and they're like, oh, it's been a rough week. You don't have to show it, though. You don't have to show it on your face. Now, I got stuff like that. I can go and buy some concealer and just go like that. Do you know what I mean? Away it goes. Like, that's a little trick that Tom Ford used to use. Like, I could go and do something like that, right? And then suddenly there's no signs of it being like a difficult night, a difficult day, and all that shit. So, you know, there's ways around everything, but you could, like, dress up, make yourself look good, do some, like I was in the gym earlier and I was doing some squats, and it was like a testosterone boost. That's what I was doing it for. I was just like, let's lift really heavy. I went up to 150 kg on squats. I was like, let's just rep these out and just feel pumped up again. Do you know what I mean? Let's feel like the man. Let's get these, like, arms just bulging as well by doing certain exercises. Let's put on a, like, nice tight expensive t-shirt, some nice shoes. I was like, and let's strut about like, you know, you own the fucking world. And that mentality shift has just made me feel really good. Like, straight away, I'm just like, I dressed up, I showed up, I went out in public. Even though I was just like, fuck, I got some stuff to sort. Went out in public, I was chatting to some different women. I was just like, let's, you know, like, even if it's a bloke as well, I'm just like, oh, I'll talk. I'll openly talk. I'll, like, say something with, like, strength in my voice, not just, oh, yeah, please, mate, yeah. I was like, morning, you know, stuff like that. Like, let's get it going again. Let's take control of the day. Let's regain that power, because although the day kind of went wrong to begin with, I'm sat here now and it's like, I don't even know what time it is, to be honest. It's about 2 o'clock. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm just going to work now. I'm going to record content. I'm going to do everything I need to do, reply to emails, etc. Set some shit up, invite some more people on the podcast, set the remaining stuff on the podcast up, maybe handle this echo. I don't know how I'm going to do this, because I don't want to fuck up the aesthetic of the room. But I think blinds will help. Get some blinds in here. I might contact a company. I just don't want to, like, gorilla glue some shit to the wall, because obviously it's a rental. So I don't want to, like, leave here in a year and a half and be like, by the way, I've just ruined your walls. Do you know what I mean? So we'll figure out a different way to do it. Maybe a carpet I could get in here, a really big one, but to go underneath. The chairs can still roll on. Some blinds, whatnot. That'll soften it up a bit. Do you know what I mean, guys? So there's ways and means, but I'm just like, I'm buzzing again. I'm in control of the day. I don't even, like, I look tired, but I don't feel tired now. When I woke up this morning, I was a little bit fucking knackered. But I feel good. Like, my energy's up, my testosterone's up, and I made that happen. And I personally think it's something that I was going to make a separate video on this. I still might, but I think this is something that every guy should do before they go, like, before they leave the house in the morning. But especially, like, well, probably especially before they leave the house in the morning every day, because it has more of an effect because it's every day. But before you go on a date, before you go on a night out, before you're going to do something serious like an interview, business meeting, whatever, just kind of stop yourself and just go, like, I'm the bollocks. Like, I am. I just, like, that's how you should just think, okay? Like, I remember watching a documentary on Oasis, Liam Gallagher, years ago, and he was like, I just think I'm the shit. He was like, I just think I'm the bollocks. And I personally think guys should do that before they leave the house. It's just like, stop, deep breath, relax, and be like, why am I so fidgety? Why am I, like, hopping around everywhere? Why don't I just, like, center myself and just think, okay, it's not a problem. It's not as bad as it seems. Do you know what I mean? I'm alive. You know, things are going well. Like, let's just kick on with life. Like, a beautiful woman walks past when you haven't really centered yourself, and you're like that, right? But if you've, like, before you left the house, if you've just gone, okay, calm, relax, you're the man, like, you've got the power here, whatever. Like, a beautiful woman walks past and you might just be fucking getting on with your shit. Do you know what I mean? Just giving off those kind of alpha male vibes, because you're like, well, yeah, like, of course there's going to be girls in booty shorts in the gym, you know, of course there's going to be people with nice bodies in the gym. I'm just getting on with my own shit. And you end up, like, slowing everything down, your mind, your body. And it's just a real nice feeling. It's something that I've been doing, like, every single morning, is, like, waking up and just taking, like, 10-15 minutes to just be like, who are you? Who do you identify as? Like, what's your kind of What's your kind of vibe? Like, what have you accomplished? Like, yeah, I feel fucking great about myself. Like, what have you got to be grateful for? The week ahead, like everything that you're going to be working on. You're a lucky guy. You're in a great situation. And I'm just like, yeah, like, let's go and, you know, just make my way through the day. Doesn't matter, like, oh, what problems have I got? Okay, but let's actually think about this. My dad was great at this. He was like, but is it really a problem? Like, come on, like, can it be sorted in 2 days? So in 2 days, will you feel like a prick if you were moaning about it? Yeah, you probably will. So I've been thinking like that a lot, and just slowing everything down and just controlling my own life and being in control of like my mentality, my energy, and especially like the pace of my days, like the way that they just go from start to finish. Like, I'm in full control of them now, whether they go good, whether they go bad, whatever. Like, I just feel as though I can steer it wherever I want. And I think it's a great little mentality lesson for you guys. Like, especially, you know, if you're having a shit day, it's very easy to be like, okay, I'm going to grab some shit food and I take the day off. I'm going to sit in front of the TV. I'm just going to binge that Netflix series. It doesn't help, guys. It's almost like watching porn. Do you know what I mean? You're giving yourself a reward for, you know, fucking up. It's almost like mummy behavior. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, it's okay, son, sit down. Like, you'll be all right. Like, fuck that shit. So I think what you should do is like go and take a shower, go and shave, shape up, whatever. Go and get a fucking haircut if you have to. Do you know what I mean? Go and put some really nice clothes on. Center yourself. Maybe even go to the gym before that and just get that big testosterone boost. And just like pump loads of water into yourself, whatever, and just be like, okay, yeah, I feel good. I'm looking better. You know, do a little bit of skincare and just be like, okay, I'm looking clean. But guys who just sit there with like a big grizzly beards, they're like, I'm not even gonna fucking shower today. I just feel like shit. Like, you don't feed the monster. Like, don't just feed into it and be like, I'm tired. I just feel shit. Life's not going well. Fucking hell, woe is me. Like, you can't. You've got to steer it back, because like that's so loud. 1 or 2 hours doesn't affect the whole day. Like, or it shouldn't affect the whole day. You know, you wouldn't like watch a movie in the first 15 minutes be like the whole movie was shit. Do you know what I mean? Like, the first 15 minutes might be shit, but then it picks up, it gets going. What the hell is that, guys? I think I'm going to end the video because I think I'm getting attacked by like a full military at this point. That's the weirdest sound I've ever heard, but you get the idea, alright, guys?